Hello friends, in this video I'm going to go over everything that sold while I was gone on vacation for 9 days. So if you want to see what's selling right now, stay tuned. Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, second green, living out the dream. From clothes to kicks, we got that vintage flair. You name it, we got it. All the styles you want to wear. Started small, now we roll. If you're new here, I am Stephanie with 3 Queens Resale. I'm a full-time reseller. I sell predominantly women's, but we do sell men's and children's clothing, shoes, and accessories on sites like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. And as you can imagine, it is a pretty hands-on business because we have to be here to ship and things sell daily. But as a family, we go on a vacation every summer. So we were gone for 9 days. And sometimes I travel by myself and my husband's here to ship, or he'll go on a guy's trip and I'll stay home and ship. But this one, everybody was gone. So question, did we shut our stores down? The answer is no. So on Poshmark, we kept things open. We just messaged the buyers and let them know that their things would ship when we got back today. I got back, our flight was 2 hours late, but I did get back and I am working. And on eBay, we extended time away. So everything was available for sale. The buyers just got a message that things would not ship until today. Actually, tomorrow, but since tomorrow is a Saturday, won't ship till Monday, but it is actually going to ship tomorrow. So yay us. And Mercari and Depop, we shut down, but then opened them back up like 3 days ago. We didn't have any sales on Mercari, but we did have 2 sales on Depop. So I'm just going to run through what sold each day. And of course, tell you about my blunders because your girl is always jacking something up. That's just the nature of things. One day I'll be perfect, but not today. So if that sounds good, I need you to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe and do all of the things. Leave me a comment so that I can grow my channel and we can push my content out to more people. I would so appreciate that. We're going to start with Wednesday, June 11th. So I had 2 things that sold on eBay, and that was the very first, that was the day we left. First was this Nino Crucinelli suit blazer size 44 regular. I do not have it to show you because I don't have any data on it. It has been listed since like 2022, and that was before, that was our old spreadsheet that I lost when my computer got corroded 2 summers ago. So I don't know where it is. So I am going to go, I have an idea based on what boxes we had. I think we were only up to the 7s by that point, but in the morning, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go through every box and look for it. But anyway, we profited $7.45 off of it, which was fine because that was donated to me by a friend years ago. And then next on eBay, we had this Matilda Jane little tunic top, girl size 6. Of course, I'll pop pictures in. It sold on eBay for $13.40 plus the shipping. We ended up profiting $5.10. And as you guys know, I pick kids' clothing up from the bins to take to Once Upon a Child. If they don't take it, then we listed. This has probably been listed about a year. Maybe not. Actually, no. Because I had at one point taken all the kids' clothes down. And then they just sat in a bin because I took them to Well of a Sale. And then they sat in a bin for like a year. And then I relisted. I've been relisting everything. So probably it's been relisted probably like 2 months. That was Wednesday, June 11th. Then
And just for reference, today is the 21st. We had no sales on Thursday, June 12th, and I did not expect any sales anywhere because of the long time away that we were going to have. Friday, June 13th, no sales, but then Saturday, June 14th, we had some Poshmark sales and one eBay sale. So let's go find those. So I think this next one is in this coat closet. It is right here. Okay, so this one is a Talbot's like rain slicker. So it's water resistant, snap front, like rubber, old school Talbot's label. The comps were not very good for it. I've had it since June 18th, 2024. So I got an offer for $8 for it. I took it, and after the fees, I made $505. It'd been listed for a year with no traction, so just time to let it go. So next up, we had a bundle sale on Poshmark. So I'll pull all 3 items, then I'll show them to you real quick. The first is here in V5. So like that. And then BRB. Okay, all 3 items. This is a little crushed. So we have this wool fedora, J. Crew. Then we had this Irish tweed little bucket hat, and this Lands In sweater. All 3 of these items were Ben's pickups. I had the hat, this hat, since July of 24, and this one since November of 24. And then I picked this sweater up in January of 24, so over a year ago. So those 3 items sold for $41. After the fees, I was left with $32.80. And then also on Saturday, June 14th, we sold a pair of Skechers, and they're in box 32, which is right here. Okay, so we sold these Skechers Go Light Isla, size 8.5. These had only been listed since May 19th, so not even quite a month. So those were a quick flip. Moving on to Sunday, we had one sale. So we're going to go over to the other. So next we're here at V7. And this item has only been listed since March 2nd. But when I was listing it, I realized the comps were not good at all. So I priced it to move. So this is a DKNY knit top, like V-neck sleeveless top, size small. It sold on eBay for $10.28 plus fees, and after all of the hoopla, I profited $3.27 or $3.29. But I was happy to move it. It's a smaller size, a brand, and there was nothing special about it. And I thought DKNY went for more. Certain pieces do, but that is this is an example of me not looking up comps, because if I would have looked up comps in my head, I'm sure like, oh, I don't have time to look up comps, and it doesn't weigh that much, so I just threw it in my bag. But I'm really trying to get away from that practice. Next, we have Monday, June 16th. So we had 2 items, both on Poshmark sale. And the first was this is in M9. M9. Yes, it's right on top. And it has a lot of air in the package. So this is a Torrid Curve Underwire Bra. Black, 44, size double D. It has been listed since May 12th, so just about a month, and it sold for $13 in our 40% off sale. No, I took an offer. The sale doesn't start till later in the week. And I profited $10.05. Normally, I pull all the items in one section at a time. But since I'm just going day by day with my sales, it's causing me to have to run around a lot. F4, 527. So we have this Ann Taylor shift dress, black size 10. I really like this when I saw it. And I knew it probably wouldn't go for much, but I thought it would be a quick flip because it's a nice basic. But I've had this since October 30th of 2024. And it only sold for $7.05. So once again, I'm trying to be more intentional. This is one that I probably would pass on in the future. Tuesday, we had one sale. So this next one is a brand that I love to find. G1. I actually thought it would sell quicker. It is this Faraday men's long sleeve shirt, and it has like a textured feel to it. I might have had it priced too high, but it has been listed since February. And I found this at the bins. It sold for $36 on Depop, and after fees, we profited $34. So that one is a great sell. I love flipping bins items for $30 or more. The devil does not want me to win, but that's okay. We're going to proceed on. My ring light just went out. There's like a short in it, so it comes on and off. So when Jesus decides we need light again, we will have it. But we are going to push through. Moving on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, I started doing a sale. Likers, 40% off likers to offers to likers on Poshmark. And then on eBay, if someone liked it, I sent them, depending on how long I'd had the item, I either sent them a 30 or a 40% off offer. I was ordering, giving deep discounts because I knew we were headed back from vacation, and I wanted to make sure we had some revenue coming in to function, to source when I got back, because I like to source and pay ourselves out of the money from the previous week. And of course, we're not going to really get paid because we didn't really work. We were on vacation, but I did want to have money to source with. And I don't even know how much sourcing we're going to do this week because we do have a backup to clear out. So, but I just wanted to kick the stores up and get some energy going in them. And P.S. I did list while I was on vacation, so to keep my listing up. Not as much as I normally do, but I was being active in all the stores. So we're going to go find the Poshmark first. And I'm going to try to stay on one wall at a time since I have a lot on Wednesday. Starting off an H7. Okay, these are Nike Dry Fit running shorts, black size large. These have been listed since October of 2024. And they sold on Poshmark for $11. After the fees, $8.05. They were a bins pickup. So happy to see them move, and they weighed like 6 ounces. Continuing on with Wednesday, on eBay, we had this Lane Bryant blouse. I had picked this up for when I was doing auctions. So this is a plus size, if it would have been for a plus size auction. And I had planned on starting all of those items at $5. So I was really, if I get more than $5 for these items, I'm super excited. But this sold on eBay for $15.45. After all of the fees and shipping and transaction, I was left with $7.34. And then I've had that for maybe like 2 months. Then next, let's look at X9. What number are we looking for? X9. So next up, this is a Calvin Klein women's A-line dress, size 22. I'm really trying to lean into plus size. Even in all brands, it seems to do better for me, sell quicker than regular size women's clothing. This one has been listed since May 14th, and it sold on Poshmark for $17, and we made $13.60 on it. Next up, we're going to G9. Right here. Looking for $20.62. This cute little casual LL Bean short sleeve top. This has been listed since May 8th, and it sold for $22.38 was the order total on eBay after all of the fees and the promoted listing fee of $1.34. I was left with $11.42. Next up, S9. R9. S9. Another plus size piece. This is a velvet heart plaid shirt. The buyer originally bought it for $25 and then asked to cancel because she wanted to see if she could get it for $15. And I was probably on the Lido deck, and I was like, sure, whatever. So she canceled it, then offered $15. I accepted it. And I think with all the shipping and stuff, it was more than what she wanted to pay. So she wanted me to lower the price so that it could be more affordable to her. And, you know, she caught me in a good mood on a good day. And this one had been listed only since May 14th. This is a size 3X, and it's for $21.74 was the order total. The transaction fee was $3.16, shipping label $5.14, and our final earnings $11.84. So next up, we're looking for X13. So this is a New Day slip dress. I did get this from Falling Prices where everything is $1 there. I go on Dollar Day. I haven't been since the end of May, just because I got so much the 3 or 4 times that I went, and that I'm just processing through all of that. But I might go this week, if I'm all caught up with everything, because everything is new with tag there. And it's Amazon, Macy's, Target, Walmart, like overstock or out of season stuff. And so for $1, it's really easy to get things and flip them for profit, or even take them to Plato's Closet or Clothes Mentor. But this has been listed since May 25th. So I took an offer for $12, and then after the $2.95 in fees, I made $9.05, and that has been listed less than a month. Well, less than 3 weeks. Next up, we're going to go to G13 all the way down here. What's the number? 1124. Okay. These, oops, wrong ones. What husband's 4s and 9s look a lot alike. So these are North Face, a Gork Core like hiking short. I've had these since January 20th. This was a Ben's pickup. They sold on eBay for $26.49. I do like to pick up these like type of shorts. After the transaction fee of $3.76, the shipping label of $5.14, and sales tax of $2.35, I was left with $15.24, and these are super lightweight. Next up, we are headed to V2. And these are made well. I'm really selective on any denim. I just struggle to sell denim, so I'm really trying to just look up comps and make sure that the brand and style are currently selling, because I always feel like I'm caught on the back foot with denim. So moving forward, I'm just trying to be super conscientious about them. I actually picked these up because I thought that I could wear them. These are the Madewell Curvy Perfect Vintage size 16. I just don't like the way they fit on me. Your girl's got a donk there, but my waist isn't as big. Typical big booty problems, but they weren't the curvy perfect for me. But I have had these listed since April 5th. I've had them longer than that. They've probably sat in my closet for about a year. And so when I cleaned out my closet, I just pulled them and decided to go ahead and list them. So they sold in our 40% off sale for $14. After the $2.95 in fees, I profited $11.05. And I believe these were a bin. Next up, I have to dip back into the shoe closet. Box 57. Actually, I might not, because they're down here. I have some shoes. So these I picked up. They're new at tag as well. I picked these up at falling prices. They are these New Day Kitten Heels slingback, size 8.5. And so I have about $1 into those from falling prices. Those sold on Depop, and they have been listed since May 25th. They sold for $19. After the $1.34 in fees, I made a profit of $17.66. And that is it for our Wednesday. We are going to move on to Thursday, where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sales. So let's see. Box 35, I think is right here. And it is this Ann Taylor leather loop belt. I do like to pick up genuine leather belts when I can find them at the bins. I mean, this was weighed almost nothing. That has been listed since October of 24, and I only made $4.05 off of it. It did sell in our 40% off Poshmark sale for $7, but I'm happy to see it move on, and so we can reinvest. So next up, we are going to Q1, and we're getting it. Let's see. Oh, perfect. So right on top. This is a Ben's pickup. It is this Kathy Daniels, like little floral print shirt. It's a 2X. It is new at tag. And our order total was $20.87. Sales tax was $1.46. The transaction fee was $3.05. Shipping label $4.41, and our profit was $11.95. And this has been listed since March 24th. So, about 3 months. Next up, we're going over to, let's see, Y1. can tell I don't do this as much as I used to. We are looking for Columbia. 1781. 1782. These are 1782. You cannot tell me that that looks like a 2. I mean, if you really look at it, it's just his writing kind of gets me. These are the Columbia Omni Shield cargo pants, like a Gorp Core pant, button fly. These were a size 14. They have been listed since March 27th, and they sold on eBay for $24.07 was the order total. The shipping was $6.07. That's how much they pay for the label. Once I weigh these, I'll probably get a few cents back in shipping because I don't think these are that heavy. The transaction fee was $3.46. The ad fee was $1.44, and we profited $13.10 on these at the very minimum. I do put promote everything, well, not everything, but most things between 4 and 6%. Just especially since we have a lot of bread and butter items that I pick up from the bins just to move them along a little bit quicker. Next up, we're going to go to I-8. Looking for 2008. Okay, so these are Mermont hiking shorts. I do like to pick up these Gorp Core style shorts. They are lightweight and they often sell pretty quickly. These have been listed since May 4th. They sold on Poshmark for $11 and are 40% off sale. And after the $2.95 fees, I made $8.05. Fee 13. I do love it when things are red and they just jump out at me. This is a Torrid knit dress. It has this sunglass graphic print on it. Super cute. I picked these up a year ago when I was on vacation in Marco Island. I did a video on that and I'll link it above. I don't even remember what I paid for this, but I am happy to be moving it. It sold in our 40% off sale for $10. After the $2.95 in fees, we were left with $7.05. And like I said, it had been listed since June of last year. And I am just starting to get more particular about Torrid. Basically, if I find it at the bins, I'll pick it up because it does move. It just does not command as much money as it used to unless it's some of the more substantial pieces. Next up, we are going to J12, another Torrid piece. J12. Okay, so this is a full zip hooded sweatshirt, super cute, size 3XL. It's been listed since May 22nd, and it sold in our 40% off sale for $15. After the fee of $3, we took $12. Was a bin pickup as well. Next up, we have, and that was on Posh. Next, we have an eBay sale. And it is in V11. Where's my V? Oh, way down here. V11. 21. Clip on that. So when we have room in a box for more inventory, I put these clips on there so my husband knows where the room is in the boxes. These are Levi's 505 men's straight leg, $34.30. They sold on eBay. I sent an offer to Watcher for them for 40% off. And the order total, no, I don't remember how it happened. I think they sent me an offer. But anyway, the order total, I didn't even write it down right. I profited $7.36 on these. See, next up, one more Torrid piece, M13. See, like the Torrid does move, but not at the price point it used to. There's so many black things in there, I gotta double check. 11.45. Didn't want to grab the, like everything in the box is black. So this is a peplum Torrid top, size 3X, full front zip. And I didn't even know how long I've had this. I feel like I picked it up back in the summer. The order total was $21.62. The sales tax was $141. Shipping $521. Transaction fee $315. And my earnings were $11.85. We did send a 30% off offer on this one. Which brings us to Friday, which is today. And so far we've had 5 sales. I anticipate more coming in because I did finish sending out 40% off offers on Poshmark, likers to offers. And I sent a whole bunch of offers to watchers on eBay when I got home. So we're going to go through what we've got so far for Friday, June 20th. So starting off with Poshmark. Okay, we'll start with Y6. So I sent a 40% off offers to Liker on this Life is Good crop top crusher tee, size large. It had been listed since April 29th. Sold for $9 after the $2.95 in fees. I was left with $6.05. Went and grabbed this out of the other room. It is this leather, like floral string belt. It was unbranded. I picked this up at the bins. It has been listed since April 29th. It sold in our 40% off sale for $12 after the $2.95 in fees. I was left with $9.05. Then on eBay, we had J6 right in front of me. This Rachel Zoe linen blend shirt dress with this like tropical print on it. It is linen. It has been listed since February of 2024, and it sold for $20.31 after the shipping of $5.31, transaction fee of $2.98, and the ad fee of 81 cents. We profited $11.21, and that was a 40% off offer. And then our last item I need to run back into the shoe closet for. So I thought I'd bring you into the shoe closet. It's real tight in here. I'm looking for box 76. Don't ask me why these are not in order. And of course, 76 is behind the camera. So BRB. Actually, I can grab them without even touching the camera. That's perfect. So they are these teaks. I did pick these up at the bin. Whenever I see these, I still grab them. They used to go for well over $100, but these I believe sold for, let me grab my notes. They sold on Poshmark for $65. After the $13 in fees, we made $52, and they just sold. There was no, that's what I had them listed for, and that's what full price offer, which hardly ever happens anymore. So I'm happy to move these. They have been listed since May 12, so they just about like 5 weeks. So that's it for what has sold while the 9 days I was on vacation. If you like this type of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below where you're going on vacation this summer and how do you handle it? Do you shut your stores down? Or do you do what I do, just kind of keep things going, do time away, and message the buyer on Poshmark that you're out of town and you'll ship when you return? Let me know what you think is best to do. And I will see you in the next one, friends.
Resale, let me set the scene. We hustle hard, second green, living out the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got